I've been working in project risk management and assurance for around 30 years. I've seen awareness of both risk management and assurance and their importance for successful project management grow enormously over those years. However, whereas no self-respecting project manager today would fail to understand how risk management works in their projects, for many, assurance is seen as more mysterious. Why is that? Well, it's a big topic and the term has so many nuances to its meaning. It's hard to prescribe how assurance should be done. Not only are there different types of assurance and assurance providers, not everyone wants assurance over the same things. The world of assurance is littered with different providers, like quality assurance, health and safety assurance, cost assurance, internal audit, all working in their own ways and often blissfully unconcerned about what other assurance providers are doing. And a project manager wants slightly different assurance to a sponsor or a technical lead or a future customer or the public. PMOs in all their flavors have an important role to play in project assurance. There can be a passive advisory role, advising a project or organization on how best to run their assurance arrangement. Or at the other end of the spectrum, the role can be very active, routinely reviewing projects as a part of a gated lifecycle, for example. No one set of assurance arrangements works for all projects or for all organizations. There are so many factors to take into account. For example, levels of risk and risk appetite, types of projects, types of assurance needed, range of assurance functions existing, and landscape of assurance customers. It can be a nightmare to get your head around. Would you like to learn more about how assurance works, or rather should work in projects? Are you a PMO professional who has a project assurance role? Or perhaps there's something you want to introduce to your PMO? Do you want to understand better how all the many strands of assurance can fit together into something more coherent? I've devised a 2-day public course for PMO Learning called Assurance for the PMO Professional, which I deliver online or within a classroom. There's an optional 3rd day that's delivered within and is tailored for a particular organization. Day 1 gives a thorough coverage of what assurance is and what it is not, what the different types of assurance are, how they interrelate, and approaches to making them work effectively and efficiently. Day 2 is about reviews. I explain the different types of review and when they are used and explain how to make sure they really add value. Day 3 helps you apply the principles and practices covered in days 1 and 2 within your particular organization. The course is chiefly aimed at people who work in PMOs. However, it is equally useful to anyone who wants to understand project assurance better. You can book yourself onto this training by visiting the PMO Learning website at www.pmolearning.co.uk and selecting Assurance for the PMO Professional under Specialist PMO Courses.